Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog, and welcome to another day of baby steps on our way to 10K a day. I'm going to go ahead and get our fitness tracker tracking. If you guys have a BitFit or an Apple Watch or any of those things, let me know how many steps you got down below in the comment area when you're done. I want to remind y'all to have some water on hand. I got to move this chair. It's going to be in my way. So yeah, have some water on hand. If any of the movements are not jiving with you today, just march in place like this right here, which I turned my rug and now I'm completely disoriented. So wish me luck, but just march in place, go at your own pace. So listen to your body when it whispers so you don't have to hear it scream, and just kind of keep on at it. And also, these baby steps don't have to be done linearly. Like, I posted them like week 1's 5 minutes and there's 7 of them. Week 3's 15 minutes and there's 7 of them. You don't have to follow that route, especially here as we get into the longer workout formats. I think it's going to be really a good idea to maybe do a 50-minute day and then a 30-minute day, or something. Just listen to your body, and whatever you feel like you need to do, just do it. As long as you're showing up, that is winning. Whew. On that note, hoo-wee. Thank you guys for being my workout buddies today and joining me here. I'm very excited. Hey, big boy. Today is was my weigh-in and measurement day, and I haven't gotten my measurements yet. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow morning because I've already had breakfast and everything. So, but today was my weigh-in day and I was at 212.2. So I am officially 42 pounds down from my highest weight. Only 20 of those pounds have been since October, but I will take it, so I'll take it wherever I can get it. And slow and steady, I truly feel, wins the race. So let's keep this side touch going, and we can start swinging our arms. Just letting our hands be very heavy, like whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Remembering to breathe, keep your core engaged. There we go. And now let's come in to a heel tap. Oh, I knocked some stuff on the floor. Keeping those heel taps going. Digging the jams today. And this is I didn't do this absolutely first thing today. Like, I get up and I do my critters, and I get some coffee into my blood system. Let's keep this heel tap going and push out with our arms. And did a few things on the computer, shopped a little bit for some a new journal with like a pen strap on that, so I can put the pens on the journal without losing them. And then I found a really cute pack of stickers. So I think it's important to that's one of my self-care things, is as a reward for being very pleased, or not as a reward, but as a celebration. Okay, let's come now into a double side step. Step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch. Ooh, this one's funky. And you can make it however dancey or weird or serious or seriously silly as you'd like to make it today. Let's keep this step touch going together. Double side step, step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch. Oh, I remember now why I don't wear this top very often, but I'm just gonna wrap its little sketty straps around my bra strap. It makes me crazy chasing my straps around all day. So I just wind them around my bra strap. And if I didn't have my bra on, then I just wouldn't have any pockets at all. So there we go. Not for my phone or anything, but I do like to keep Werther's in my bra, just in case. Sugar-free Werther's, of course. Okay, let's march in place. And we're gonna bring in some just mini arm circles. I learned something yesterday, and that this in the poi world, it's pretty, seems to be the consensus, is called the wheel plane. So we're going to change direction in the wheel plane with our arms, and then this would be considered the wall plane. So if you have a wall in front of you. So we just keep marching. Listening to my shoulders here on this one. So if you want to go a little larger and a little slower, that's okay. I just want to get the blood really flowing into this area. I am particularly chronically stiff through my neck and shoulders. So there we go. And now we're going to march forward and back. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's at the time of recording, it's February 2nd. I have taken my 3rd belly dance class, and I was still able to keep up. Got a little soreness in my lower back from standing, but we were doing a lot of core work that day, so it's all I needed to do was just stretch out a bit. So let's keep this march forward and back going with nice big arms. Yeah, I haven't taken my measurements yet, but I'm feeling pretty good. These past 2 months, I've really been working to just maintain more than lose weight, because there's been a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. And that's the thing, that's in the past, I would have always kind of fallen off at this point. Okay, we're gonna come back into, a step touch. There we go. Nice wide stance, fully shifting our weight from one side to the other. But in the past, I would have been it has to be all or nothing, even though I didn't recognize it that way. In hindsight, that was the mentality that I had. It had to be all or nothing. And I could do it for maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. And maybe I can do it this time. And then life will happen. Things will get really busy. I'll be having a low energy week, something. And since I couldn't all or nothing it, no, not the arm swing, let's do shoulder press. But since I wasn't able to keep up with that perfection that I was requiring of myself, I just gave it all up. And I'm that's the worst. That is the worst habit to be in. And so this time through, making myself take it slow, making myself recognize that amazing things take time, and that this is going to take a little while of toe tap forward, of consistently showing up. We don't have to be perfect to make progress. We just have to be consistent about showing up and doing the dang old thing. And it'll take as long as it's going to take, but that time would be passing anyways. I may as well be making baby steps in the right direction and make that time work for me like a compound investment. So let's keep that toe tap coming. Oh yeah, let's just do more arm circles. Oh, big ones this time. Making your arms just as long as they can be. Change direction. I like to wiggle my fingers just to get the blood flowing, just to make my brain be oh, that's different. And let's come back into that same heel tap as before. And I like to do the same movement spread throughout, just to see, how am I feeling? That tightness in my back has dissipated. I just needed to stretch and move and wiggle a bit. Remember to breathe. Remember to keep your core engaged. And you can keep that heel tap going and add in a nice wide row. So I guess I'm halfway done with my belly dance class, the beginner belly dance class that I'm taking with Red Moon Studio in Springfield, Missouri. I think they're just fantastic, has been my impression so far. But I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I don't know if they're gonna have another round of classes. I think we might take, another 6-week segment and just go once a week to the local gym and enjoy their swimming pool and their sauna and their therapy pool and take like a yoga class. All right, we're just gonna be marching. And let's get some water into us. And my thinking is if once a week we took, so far, we've been taking 3 hours, 3.5 hours, because it takes us an hour to drive there, hour and a half class, hour to drive back. Oh, I forgot to drink. And so I was like, maybe we'll take a 6-week gap, or if there's a gap in between them having their classes on their class scheduling, and just take 3 hours of going to the YMCA that's like 10 minutes from our house, and just putting in the same amount of time, but there. And I don't know, I thought that'd be kind of cool. Okay, so that is our warm-up done and done. And so now we should be nice and ooey gooey, nice and warm. Let's keep that march going, maybe with a little bit more intensity, maybe engaging your core a little more, like, oh. Keep it going. And now let's move that march forward and back. And I'm hoping that that'll be nice for my husband, because lately, like, he'll drive me and then sit in the van and just like, watch his videos, or, he does some writing sometimes and has like him time for like an hour and a half while I'm taking the belly dance class. And then we hang out, in the hour ride home. I was like, I'd like for him to have the opportunity to do something, that he enjoys too. And he really likes the sauna, so that'd be nice, I think. All right. We're gonna march for 15 more seconds, and then we're going to be coming into a step tap, and we're gonna add in some shoulder rolls. So step, tap, step, tap. Now let's, rolling our shoulders up and back. You can even get your elbows involved. This, I feel like, gives me a little bit more of like a skeletal pull, whereas whenever I let my arms hang and just move using just those shoulder muscles, it makes it feel like I'm getting a massage through my trapezius muscles from like the inside. So I'm gonna come a little closer. We're gonna keep that step tap going, but we're gonna come back and up, like really, like really getting cramping up on there, and then coming down, and then stretching and moving everything out. So go again, however fast or slow as you want. And remember to breathe. I've got this like weird march going. It doesn't matter how we look, it's how we feel right now. There we go. And now let's come back into that march. I was supposed to be doing a step tap. Oh well, we were still moving, so it still counts. Whoop. Getting into that march. Keeping my feet narrow and bringing my knees up. Not necessarily as a high knee, but just really trying to drive and be precise in my movements. Let's keep those arms big. Because my natural inclination whenever I march, I'm a very like wide-kneed, like duck-footed person, I suppose. I don't know. I feel like frumpy and ungraceful. So I like to do what's the opposite of what my natural inclination. So turning my knees in, keeping them tight and parallel. Not because necessarily because the way that I'm naturally inclined is bad, just to do something different. Let's step together. And so I'm always just trying to be like, what am I naturally doing without thinking about it? Let's change something about it, because that's engaging my mind and my muscle connection to be like, okay, we're gonna do something purposefully on different on purpose. So we can actually, for this step together, it's a new kind of knee lift, y'all. So just make a little arc with our knees, stepping in and then out, in and then out. Goodness. And if you want, we can try to layer in snake arms. If you really want a challenge for your brain this morning, or whatever time of day. Time's a construct. Whenever and wherever you are, I hope you're having a good day, or a better day at the least. Whew. All right, let's march to get our feet in under us. And now we're going to tap to the front at whatever pace that you like. And you can have your toe be nice and pointy and make it dancey, or you can really just however you want to feel it. I kind of want it to be like crisp. Bop, bop. Like I'm pressing a button with my foot. And as we do this tap to the front, let's add a bicep curl. Remembering to breathe. Nice and deep and slow. We do not have to be frantic or intense in our efforts to change our lives. Sometimes the gentle, persistent strength of just showing up and doing the thing. There we go. Now let's tap to the side. Sometimes I feel, some days it feels like a storm and it's raging in that erosion, and I'm bringing a lot of intensity to really like hammer away at the changes that I want to make. And as we do this side tap, let's come into a lateral raise. That's what they're called. There we go. And some days it just feels like the regular old lapping of the waves on the shore. And that's okay, because we don't need to be in storm mode all the time. Only when we have the energy and the inclination for it. The rest of the time, just be the waves on the shore. And from here, let's come into a tap back. There we go. This is it from the side. Keeping our core engaged. Just radiating out from our center with balance. So you can have your arms out if you like, or you can join me here with kind of clapping out in the front. And my arms go wide T-pose out to the sides as my toe hits back. And I clap as my foot is planted. March it out. Let's get some water. Oh, we had our second Friday night flow dance party and it was awesome. Oh, and I'm on TikTok now as the Vonster Vlog, and that's where we'll be posting like basically all of the flow arts videos and stuff. Like I really want to track specifically just my flow arts progress. So that's what the Vonster Vlog TikTok is going to be for now. So follow me over there if you want to. I'll follow you back and we can keep tabs on each other. Whew, there we go. Keeping that march with the nice big arms. I'm not gonna say that I miss dubstep, but I miss how much I liked dubstep. And there's still some of them that I'm like, oh yeah, this is the thing. All right, let's come now. We did those step to the forward, side and back. We're going to go step, side, back, forward, side, back. And now let's try to smooth it out without bringing that foot into center. We're going forward, side, back. And you can drag your toe across the ground if you want. There we go. So we're gonna do the other side, forward, side, back, forward, side, back. Let's smooth it out. Side, back, side, forward, side, back. And let's just keep it nice and smooth and continuous. Woo! That's challenging for me. I've got my stable at my grounded legs with a bent knee, so I'm not locked out. I've got a nice little bend going. Oh, there we go. That was intense for my booty. All right, we're gonna march in place again. I'm gonna have another drink of water, just because I'm so bad about getting my water in first thing, you guys. And I tell myself, like in my mind, in the perfect world that I keep, making a planner for and like hour blocking, I'm supposed to drink 20 ounces before I even start my baby steps. This is my first bottle of water of the day. But I still like making up arbitrary ideals to shoot for and then just give myself the grace to land wherever I land. All right, keep going with that march. Up next, and the ups, but it's not so bad as you might think. Come on, Vaughn, we can do this. And I think I read somewhere, or I was listening to something from somewhere, that like doing things that you don't want to do is good for your brain. That's knee ups, baby. I never want to do them, but here we are. We're gonna go step 2, 3, knee, step 2, 3, knee, step 2, 3, knee, step 2, 3, knee. And we're just gonna stay here for a minute. Step 2, 3, knee, step 2, 3, knee. This is not so bad. It actually might feel kind of good. Let's make it fun. You can almost move it side to side if you want. Let's get our arms up, or you can stay where you are, or you can join me here and bring that arm down when we bring that knee up. Step 2, 3, knee. Step 2, 3, knee. Keep breathing. Keep going. And you don't have to be bringing your knee up very high, but focus on keeping your arms, pop them right back up, nice and high. One more, boom, there we go. Whew, all right. Let's come into a wide stance, leaning that weight side to side, hamstring curl. Oh, that feels good. I love that in my hamstrings. Anytime you're doing a movement, like if you feel that in your hams and calves the way I do, remember to breathe. Like I like to breathe into that stretch feeling, though it's more of like a compression massage feeling. Let's keep that hamstring curl going, and we can add in a wide row. This is it from the side. I just like going in circles today. It's good for our brain. Really challenging for my balance. Ooh, I'm dizzy. All right. Step 2, 3, kick front. Step 2, 3, kick front. Kick. Kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. You don't have to be going very high. Just get your feet in under you. So step 2, 3, kick. Step 2, 3, kick. And from here, if you want, bring it a little higher. Step 2, 3, kick. Step 2, 3, kick. You can even add in a reach. So I kind of like bringing my arms up with my leg. just to try to build that coordination between my hands and my feet, or my foot, moving through space at the same rate. Kind of, I don't know, it's fun to think about. All right, what are we doing next? Let's see. Ooh, okay. So let's come into that step touch, step tap. There we are. Nice deep breath, and when you're ready, bring in that reach across. And if you're feeling nice and warm, you can lean into that stretch. Always controlled, always, feeling with, I want to be in control. I'm not like flinging myself around with momentum. It's a controlled movement. Deliberate is what it is. And that way I'm not throwing something out, is my hope. And if you're not feeling that in your back or in your hips or wherever, just keep that step tap going. Okay, we're gonna step 2, 3, back kick, step 2, 3, back kick, step 2, 3, lift, 2, 3, lift to the back. There we go. You can do your hands on the hips. Using that step 2, 3 as a way of shifting our weight fully to the other side. And now from here, let's do that same arm lift if as you want. Step 2, 3, 2, 3, lift. Keep going. Keep marching. That was so good, y'all. Okay, we're gonna get our feet in under us, like right in under us, and we're gonna step out for our half jack legs. And when you're ready, bring in same side arm as the leg that's moving. So it's a bilateral movement, would that be the term for it? And if you feel up to it, go ahead and double your arms. So use both arms. Doesn't seem like much, but for me, it really ups the intensity. So remember to breathe. While we're moving here, let any tension melt away from your face or neck. I'll catch myself like having concentration face, and it's like, I want to relax. I don't want to be holding on to tension. All right, march, y'all. We are well over the halfway point, which is fantastic. Ooh, y'all, I know it's just February and it's still gonna get cold again, but it is warm today, like sweaty. All right. Let's keep that march going. Bring in nice big arms. Letting the center of weight in my arm movement be like in my elbow. So I'm making my arms very heavy here. That way they'll like swing and stretch. I don't want to be using my shoulders to lift. I'm just swinging and enjoying that kind of, that swing feeling. What was your favorite playground equipment as a kid? And if you were to play on a playground again, what would be like, this is it? For me, that's the swings. I want to build, because I've got my aerial rigging in the backyard. I'm like, I want to put a swing on it so I can just like swing, because that was my favorite thing as a kid. I mean, I would spend hours at the campground. They had this like play set, and right by the pond, it had no pee in it. It was this little like acre pond. I would just swing and swing and just watch, the world go by and the clouds and my favorite thing. And if you're swinging fast enough, the mosquitoes can't get you. They have to be real good at holding on. All right, so we're gonna keep doing this heel tap and do the tricep extensions out to the back. So I think that's going to be my project for this spring, is to try to find a way to bring a little bit of that back in my life. Because it's just, I don't want to be pushing kids off the swing set at the public park, being like, move over, it's my turn. Like, so I'm a grown up, I'll just put one in my backyard. All right, so now let's come into this stagger stance, and we're gonna do kind of leaning forward and back. And now as we're here, we're gonna go jab, cross, step, step, jab, cross, step, step. There we go. Jab, cross, step, step, jab, cross, step, step. You can stay here with me, or we can bring in the knee, step, or in knee, jab, cross, step, knee. There we go. Jab, cross, step, knee, jab, cross, step, knee. Okay, let's march and get shifted over to the other leg. I was just watching the birds in the feeder and working out with y'all. Jab, cross, step, step, jab, cross, step, step. And fantasizing about taking a yoga class. And just remembering last time I had taken yoga classes, God, it wiped me out. And I think a big part of that was I didn't really have the cardio endurance to be at the stamina to just be holding poses and stuff. So I'm very interested to see. Let's add in that knee if you can. Jab, cross, step, knee. So I'm very interested to experience a yoga class again and see how I hold up. I'm not going to be holding myself to anything. I just want to, I'm not going to be disappointed if I don't do well, because I'm looking for a nice relaxation and stretch and just being guided through somebody else's interpretation of yoga. I learned a lot from that. All right. March, we did it. That's awesome. Well, we're not done with the whole thing yet, but we did that part. And we can march forward and back. Keep that march going. Nice big arms. Ooh, that's pinching me. Okay, I'm sorry, my camera's, or the microphone's like all clamped up weird. Whew. Keeping that forward and back march going. Okay, so from here, let's do a step tap. You can be nice and bouncy through your feet. These are like quick and mini calf raises. So, and I'm doing this to try to strengthen my ankles and my calves and all of those supporting, muscles and stuff. But if this is not okay for you, then don't do it. Okay, and we can come in, hook, 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 hook. So I've removed the boing in my step tap. And now I'm grounding through my foot, kind of lifting up. So it's a little bit of a mini squat. All right, let's march. Get a little bit more water. This knocks out my first bottle of the day. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to figure out how to get like a filter that can filter lead out of water. I don't even know if that's a thing. So we got a letter from the city saying that we've got like lead pipes and that we're responsible for gutting that out and taking care of it. That's not in my next like 6-month window, at least for darn certain. All right, let's Reach up and down, up and down. There we go. So we've been drinking a lot of bottled water. And there's gotta be a way that I can like filter my lead out of my water. So we'll figure it out. Until then, oh well. Doing my best. Doesn't have to be perfect. Alrighty guys, from here we're gonna V-step, right leg leads, out, out, in, out, in. There we go. This one always shifts my rug around a lot. So I'm gonna step small and with sharp intention. There we go. Let's add in right arms. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Ooh, maybe you do Naruto run. Back, up, back, up. There we go. Oh, I'm just gonna go back to doing down. That's a different movement for me. Keep those arms up, down, up, down. Changing sides, marching in place to get our feet in under us. Left leg lead in 1, 2. Out, in, out, in. There we go. I'm gonna try to do those Naruto run on the other side too. And if you get jumbled up, don't worry about it. Just come back to it. Our feet don't have to be doing the same thing for it to work. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Naruto run, coming up, back, up, back. That feels so silly. Okay, up, back, up, back. And specifically, I'm wanting to add that in, let's march. I'm wanting to add that in so that with Poe, I want to do more kind of behind the body spinning. And that's the obstacle is the way. That's the muscle and mobility area that I struggle with. So time to work on it. That's all right though. I'm here. I'm 100% here to do the work. I just want to know, I'll show up and work all day long if it feels like, yeah, this is the work I'm supposed to be doing. And that's how I feel about this program, you guys. All right, let's keep marching. Nice big arms. But I have to remember to temper my ambition with patience so that I don't force myself past, I want to ride the edge of my comfort zone, not push myself into, injury or burnout. So it's a fine line, but we're finding it. All right. Ooh, all right. Let's kick to the front. Actually, let's do that leg lift to the front. There we go. In this one, it's a straight leg. We're just bringing it up to like a right angle, really feeling it through our lower abs. And I feel it in my hip flexors quite a bit. There we go. Ooh, that's challenging, but now let's go ahead and reach for our foot. And you can be down here. That's all right. Just be where you are. 100%. Ooh, there we go. Keep going. Form is more important. Quality is more important than quantity here. There we go. Whew. Let's add in that step together. Just kind of bring it back down. Oh, I'm gonna need, go ahead and drink some more water here if you need it. Keeping that step together going. And we can add in a little bit of a dip. Nice wide squat. It doesn't have to be a deep one, but we're building up to it. Listen to your knees. Deliberate movement. So if you're just right here, that's all right. So be where you can still move within, it's challenging, but you're still in control. All right. Well, that was awesome, y'all. Let's come now into our side leg lifts. Being very controlled and still through our core. Grounding through our supporting foot so that we have good balance. And then squeezing up with I can't remember if it's the abductor or adductor, or if that's even what it is, but this muscle right here. Let's keep this going and add in our double jack arms. Keep going. And we can go a little lower and a little faster if you want. One more. Whew. There we go. All right. Let's come into a step tap. Yes, there we go. Actually, let's do a skater. I like that through my hips, through that whole side right there. That's good stuff. Keep this going. You can move it forward and back though, if you want. Y'all, it seems obvious in hindsight, but I had no idea how much building up my basic footwork in these baby steps was going to help me in the footwork that I've been doing in the belly dance classes. It just brought up my level 1 coordination so much. All right, so from here, we're gonna do that glute kick back, just lifting, kind of leading with my heel up and back. But yeah, it's still very challenging to me, but I'm not tripping on my toes the way that I used to be. And so these small, simple movements may seem simple and silly, but they freaking work, y'all. Now let's bring in that same arm movement from before with our front arm raise. Remembering to breathe, engaged core. And I say so much of this stuff, you guys, to remind and encourage myself, because sometimes I really feel like giving up. I'm tired, my legs are sore. Let's do a step out where we're shifting that weight to be between both legs. There we go. Woo. But I remind myself of of all those victories, the non-scale victories, because I don't feel like that's a metric to put so much value in. It's just a ruler, to measure by. So as we come out, we can come into that little bit of a squat to the side. And so you could be right here, just feeling that in your quadriceps maybe, if you're quadricep dominant. Let me know if you're feeling this more in your thighs or more in your butte. But I'm gonna come down a little more in that step out with a squat, step out with a squat, one more. There we go. Ooh, when I go deeper like that, I surely feel it in the old rumpus. Okay. Ooh, I love this next step. All right, grounding through the right foot, step forward with our left, back. forward step, forward step, back step. And let's just focus on the feet, keeping it, ooh, I kind of want to treat it like I'm doing a tightrope. So one foot's behind and one's in front. Because I have such a tendency to be wide stanced. I want to challenge my balance with having it be on a tightrope. And I am quite up on my toes for this. Ooh. All right, so now we're gonna left leg plant, right leg forward step, back step. There we go. So that's what it looks like from the side. And then from the front, there we go. And you don't have to be up on your toes. I'm just enjoying that challenge today. And then let's, yeah, we can do it flat-footed as well. That's nice. All right. Wait, no, is this our second round of that? I don't recall. Let's just keep going. So there we go. And you can kind of bring your arms into frame if you want to make it dancey, or if you want to add to the intensity, you can have your arms out or up. Keep that forward step, back step, forward step, back step. Whew, all right. Guess what we have next? Calf raises. So we're gonna stand stationary now. And let's move with our breath. Yeah, I'm gonna inhale on the up and exhale, knee dip down. Nice and slow. For this next round, go as slow as you can. I'm gonna try to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 to the top, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My heels have touched ground. 5, 6, 7, 8. Squat into my knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Heels lifted. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. I like that. That's a challenge for me. And I love it. Okay. And now we march. We are officially in our cool down. Just marching gently. Let's add in some neck circles. I'm going to plant my feet. Change direction. I'm kind of leaning with my knees just a little bit. It may challenge your balance, so you might want to hold on to something. And now let's roll like we're in Mortal Kombat or one of those like fighting games. There they go. Change direction. Now let's move that down into our hips. Listen to your back on these ones, you guys. If something's not a comfortable movement for you, that's okay. Don't do it. Those nice big hip circles. Change direction. And now from here, let's bring that right heel to the ground. And we're gonna put our hands on our hips. Inhale, lift our chest. Exhale, folding forward at the hips. You can hold on to your thighs or come down a little past your knees. I don't recommend putting weight on your knees. You could hold on to a chair or something. And exhale, just feel this stretch. I feel it in my calf, in my hamstring especially, in my hip, my glute, my lower back. Come on up and let's do our left heel to the ground, hands on the hips, inhale, lifting our chest, hinging forward at the hip. And you could be just right here, that's okay too. It's not about the shape that the stretch is taking, it's about how it's feeling in your body. Wherever you are, remember to breathe into that stretch. Come on back up. Let's inhale, arms overhead, gentle step touch. Y'all have done fantastically today. To me, this is a really huge deal. I can't believe that we've made it this far. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me today. If you have any questions or ideas or anything, I'd love to hear from you down below. But let's talk more in the outro. Ooh, how many steps did we get? 3,890. So that's less than what we've been getting, but that is okay. Because really, the 10K part, that will happen. I'm not worried about exactly getting 10K steps every single day. I'm just worried about moving more. And I'm not even worried anymore. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about moving more. And that's a big shift from whenever we first started these baby steps, at least for me. So see you guys in the outro. Hey y'all, thank you so much for being my workout buddy today in our fourth 50-minute baby step. This is huge. So today's question of the day, while we do this physical work, we also have some mental homework. So today's question of the day is pinned in the comments. My answer's down there. I'd love to see your answers down there too, because I learned so much from you guys and get so inspired, and just it invigorates me and motivates me to keep going. And y'all are helping me to fuel my enthusiasm for showing up every day. And I hope to be able to share that back with you, because what y'all give me as a gift just by being here is that continued vitality. So thank you guys so much for keeping me accountable and keeping me showing up here with me. So it's this is so freaking cool. So yeah, question of the day down below. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and drink your water. Until next time, keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.